Welcome to an introduction of PanatrackerGP stockroom inventory. Our stockroom inventory is ideal for utilities and service provider organizations that manage parts and assets. PanatrackerGP will replace paper-based tracking with the efficiency of a mobile device and barcode technology. You'll be able to add real-time validation to eliminate errors, and remove the redundancy of filling out forms and later keying the transactions into the computer. You'll be able to give access to parts available in stock to those that need it. Here's a standard diagram of a stockroom inventory workflow. Parts and assets would be received in from a vendor with the option to automatically print barcode item labels. Those parts and assets are put into stock where they could be managed with moves, transfers, and physical counts, and then finally issued out to jobs, projects, or service activities. Additional support available includes the ability to receive parts purchased specifically for a job or a project. Although those parts may not enter your stock inventory, a label can still be printed to identify the project or job it was purchased and received for. We support a standard site transfer between your warehouse locations and also have a more sophisticated direct transfer option to pick parts and assets to send to other locations. If you have trucks or service vans that carry spare parts, assets, or items, PanatrackerGP can be used to transfer inventory and complete stock replenishment actions. Here are the key transactions to our stockroom solution. Let's take a quick demonstration of the receiving transaction and the issue of inventory. Let's start with the receiving transaction. In our solution, any field will accept the use of the barcode scanning feature. Otherwise, we do also have lookup lists available. Every piece of data captured is validated in real time. When I scan my purchase order, I know it's available and open to be received against. Not only can I scan the items, but we also do have access to lookup lists that give information about what we're expecting to receive. So I can easily scan my items and enter in my quantity. For my items that are serial tracked, I'm prompted to scan the serial numbers. For all of our transactions, the user has access to the review screen so they can see exactly what they've captured so far. Once the transaction is complete, the user returns to the review screen to submit the transaction. It's automatically created back into Dynamics, and in this case, we'll add the parts to inventory and create the receipt transaction that is then used by the accounting department to match to the vendor invoice. Let's jump over to the project transfer. This transaction will take the inventory out of stock and add it to the project. I can select the project from the list, or again I can scan it if the ID is barcoded for me. I am validating against items that are currently budgeted for this specific project. If the item is serial tracked, I'm going to be able to validate that the serial numbers exist in the system. The review screen will show what I've captured so far and where I will return to submit the transaction back to Dynamics. Thank you for taking a few minutes to preview PanatrackerGP's stockroom inventory.